Imagine a power unlike any other, a civilization that conquered lands and minds. This was Rome at its zenith, a beacon of order and culture. Yet even the mightiest empires can crumble. To understand the fall of Rome, we must first understand its rise. The story of Rome's ascent is one of ambition, innovation, and unparalleled achievements. At its peak, the Roman Empire was a marvel of engineering, military might, and cultural achievement. It was a civilization that pushed the boundaries of what was possible. It stretched from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Euphrates River in the east, encompassing a diverse tapestry of cultures and peoples. Roman roads built by legions of skilled engineers crisscrossed the empire, connecting its far-flung provinces and facilitating trade and communication. Aqueducts, marvels of Roman engineering, brought fresh water to bustling cities, sustaining a growing population. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, became the foundation of legal systems across Europe. Roman literature, philosophy, and art set the standard for centuries to come, influencing generations of artists, writers, and thinkers. The Pax Romana, a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity, allowed Roman culture to flourish and spread throughout the empire. Yet beneath this veneer of power and prosperity, cracks were beginning to appear in the Roman edifice. The very factors that had contributed to Rome's rise, expansion, military power, and centralized governance also contained the seeds of its decline. As the empire grew, so too did the challenges of governing such a vast and diverse territory. Communication between Rome and its distant provinces became increasingly difficult, making it harder to maintain control and respond effectively to crises. Political instability, a recurring theme throughout Roman history, became increasingly pronounced in the latter centuries of the empire. The assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC marked the beginning of a period of civil wars and power struggles that would weaken the empire from within. Ambitious generals, vying for power and prestige, often put their own interests above those of the empire. Corruption, once a minor irritant, became endemic within the Roman government. Bribery, extortion, and embezzlement became commonplace, as corrupt officials enriched themselves at the expense of the state and its citizens. The once respected Roman Senate, once a bastion of wisdom and experience, became a breeding ground for intrigue and self-serving ambition. Section 4. An empire starved economic hardship and decline. As the Roman Empire expanded, it relied on conquest for wealth and resources. When expansion halted, so did the influx of wealth. This led to a decline in trade and agricultural production. The government debased its currency, causing runaway inflation. The once mighty Roman denarius became increasingly worthless. Section 5. The barbarian tides, pressure from beyond the frontiers. While internal problems gnawed at the empire's core, external pressures mounted on its frontiers. The once formidable Roman borders were now under constant threat from various external forces. Waves of barbarian tribes driven by climate change, pressure from other nomadic groups, and the lure of Roman wealth began to test the empire's borders with increasing frequency and intensity. The Goths, a Germanic people originally from Scandinavia, had been migrating southward for centuries, seeking stability and prosperity in Roman territories. Some groups, seeking refuge from the Huns, were allowed to settle within the empire's borders as federates, pledging loyalty to Rome in exchange for land and protection. However, tensions grew, culminating in the Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD. The Roman army, led by Emperor Valens, was decisively defeated by the Goths, marking a turning point in the empire's fortunes. The loss at Adrianople exposed the vulnerabilities of the Roman military and shook the confidence of the Roman populace. The Vandals crossed the Rhine River in 406 AD, entering Roman territory and wreaking havoc as they moved southward. Renowned for their ruthlessness, the Vandals sacked and pillaged their way across Gaul and into Spain, further weakening the Roman hold on these territories. The Huns, a nomadic people from Central Asia, were perhaps the most feared of all the barbarian groups. Led by Attila, the Huns rampaged through Gaul, clashing with both Roman and Visigothic forces. Although Attila's advance was halted at the Battle of the Capillonian Plains in 451 AD, the Huns' reputation for brutality left a lasting mark on the Roman psyche, symbolizing the relentless pressure from beyond the frontiers.